All right, guys, it's been a while since I've done an upload, but it's getting to driving season. Gonna get this bad boy out probably at the end of the week. But before I do that, I need to do a DCT filter change on this bad boy over here. Anyways, the coming over here while it's still up on the lift, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna do the DCT filter change, which is right in there, somewhere around there. But before I do that DCT filter, got myself, come on over here. There's the DCT filter that I'm gonna put in it. But I got one of these 6x6 6x6 inch covers, access plates. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut a hole somewhere around here. I think this is the screw we're going to use for the placement. It's going to be somewhere around here. You're going to figure all that stuff out, drill this in. We'll do one of those things, and then we'll get ready to rock and roll for the season. Booyah! Okay, boys, I've determined that this is the optimal spot, right around, using that screw as a bit of a guide. And then what I did was I grabbed a piece of wood, you can see it right there, and that aligns with the DCT filter, which is right in there somewhere. Anyways, it aligns right with there, and it should come across around the center of that. So I will confirm 100% when I take this skid plate off, but I think that's the pretty good spot for it. Anyways, guys, I'm starting to take out these bolts. I'm not gonna bore you with all these. They're like a combination of 10 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 7 millimeter, inverted Torx E6 and, or no, E8 and E16, I think, for the DCT thing, but whatever. I'm just, you know, not gonna bore you going through every single bolt. Just pop them out, put them somewhere where they're not gonna get lost, and then we just, you know, we'll work our way, and then I'll let you know. All right, guys, I got the skid plate off, bunch of bolts. Like it's the bit that's the biggest pain in the ass, is just getting all these bolts out, whatever. Then it just kind of like slides out. You shimmy it out and you slide it out. There's the DCT filter I'm gonna do. It's already been done once. I think it's the second time it's being done. That's my little marker stick where I marked my thing, but that's the underneath of it. And I just kind of like scrape the skid plate with a brush. That's the skid plate over here, whatever. That's the underside. It was filthy. I just kind of like scraped it off a little bit. I'm not gonna clean it up proper, but that's the bad boy we're gonna cut in. Now, what should I do first? Should I cut this in first, or should I just change that filter out? Maybe I'll just change out that filter, get that job done, and then we'll cut this bad boy out, and we'll see how it goes. All right, wish me luck. Okay, guys, so these 4 bolts, these are the little ones, the E inverted Torx number 6. Don't use an electric ratchet on here, you know, that's not really recommended. I used my ratchet, regular hand ratchet, and I whoops, hands in the way, sorry. I just use a regular ratchet here and loosen them off because you don't want to use the electric on here and strip these because you're going to have problems. So loosen them off. They're loose. I might throw the electric one on there now just to wind them down. But, and then when you put them back up, I believe these are 53 inch-pounds. So I do have a little adapter that goes on to here that'll do inch-pounds and stuff like that. So we'll get that, and then we'll put that filter in there, and then we'll work on measuring this out, make sure it's nice and straight, and cutting her out, and hoping it lines up. All right, boys, I gotta friggin' pop this off. This is always a bit of a pain in the ass, and then you gotta, all the oil's gonna come out, and I gotta try to catch the oil. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get on video, but you've seen that done in my old video anyway, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, let me just see if I can pop this off, because it's gonna make a mess. Oh, there it goes. It's coming. Whoop, 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 whoop. You see that? Let it come in there, then I'll pull out that filter, pop in the new one, and then we'll get to the other stuff. So guys, that's the old filter there, the old cap. This is how much oil comes out. I don't know how much is that. What is that? Like, what do you lose? Maybe, what is that, an ounce or something like that? But anyways, I'm not worried about replacing the oil because I have the extra 2 liters of DCT fluid already in here, so I'm not worried about that. So we'll pop this new filter in that housing, and the new filter comes with everything you need. Comes with new seals. That's for the plug, but I'm not using that. Now it's got a new seal on it and 4 new bolts already with the Loctite, 53 inch-pounds. All right, I'm gonna pop in the new one, button that up, and then we'll get to the real project. Okay, new filter's in, new bolts are in, snug down to 53 foot-pounds. So enough of this nonsense, and we will start with that thing out there. Okay, I'm going to mark this out with a Sharpie here inside, and I'm going to try cutting there with, I got a Dremel with a diamond bit and stuff like that, so we'll see what happens. But I've determined with my little piece of wood that this should be the optimal place. I put that screw in there. That was my guide there, but that should be good. Hinge side is here. So when the car is rolling, if this thing happens to flip out, you know, that'll be being pushed inward, so it won't snap back. But I don't anticipate that happening. But, all right, I'm gonna mark this out and start cutting. I marked out the holes that I'm gonna have to drill out for the rivets. And I kind of used a punch, and I just kind of punched them just so I can, you know, the screwdriver starts properly. All right, safety glasses. Gonna try this thing. I got a angle grinder. I got other Dremel bits and whatever. Hopefully, hopefully I don't screw anything up. Gonna try to lose the line. Okay, yeah, this is a bullshit job. It's good fucking luck trying to cut this goddamn thing. What a fucking bullshit. I'm gonna have to maybe get a new angle of attack here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get out the big boy. Jesus Christ. Any way you cut it, this is a bullshit job. Holy fuck. It's just aluminum, but, you know, it's not that thick either, but fuck, man. Like, what a bullshit job. Anyways, this is gonna, just gonna hack around it And then I'm gonna like try to like I don't know, drill out the ends somehow to negotiate that radius. I don't know, but bullshit, man. This is harder to cut through this than I thought. Jesus Christ, this is a process. So anyways, still a little hot, but fucking holy shit, man. Like this is bullshit. Oh well. Can't quit now. Well, got the kind of rough looking, but I'm gonna try to clean up the edges and then I'll do a little test fit. Go from there. But boy, oh boy. Okay, guys. I just put a bolt in the center there and put that little piece in there, but I think it's balls on, man. Like if you look at that right underneath there, it's basically perfect. Beautiful access to that DCT filter. So it looks, so far it looks good. This thing, I took a metal file and a Dremel with a little metal bit on it and tried to round it out and smooth out the edges. It's pretty good, but that's all gonna be covered up with the plate. So I'm not too worried about that. Because if we grab this outside plate, which is going to go, sweet ride. It's going to go, sorry for all the BS movements here with the camera, but I'm a one-man show. So it's gonna go like right in there. It's gonna be perfect, I think. All right, let's get at her. Okay, guys, a lot of tinkering here, but whatever, the door's in. It's a little locking mechanism right there. Just take your screwdriver and it pops open and there it is. So you got your door there, it can push it open. You got lots of room to get in there and do what you got to do. It closes in there, you blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm gonna put this panel back on. It would be a lot better if this panel here was pre-built. Like it comes in different pieces. This bottom piece, then you got to put this little hinge thing in there, this little wire, then you got to rivet in this stuff. Like this stuff should all come pre-assembled, and all you have to do is just pop in these rivets over here, but it doesn't. You have to assemble this whole little stupid panel. So anyways, long story short, it's a bit of a tedious job, but it's easy and it's, you know, it's done now. So I'm going to pop this thing onto here, and you know, having the lift does help. And let's button it up and start driving. Okay, boys, all installed. Over here, you just take this flathead screwdriver, unclick it, and there's the DCT filter right up there. You can access your 4 screws, no problem, and your fill plug, or drain plug. You got to drain it, easy access. Boom, boom, boom. All buttoned up. Oh, I cracked my fucking head on the goddamn lift. Jesus Christ. All right, so colorful metaphors. So there it is. Access panel, easy to access now, and all the screws and bolts are all put back on, and I don't have to drop that plate anymore. So I'm ready to go for a ride, which is going to be this week at some point. All right, guys, peace out.